have this experience of yoga. Direct personal experience is what we're seeking for you in your living room and for us to share with you in our living room. So let's come to a comfortable seat. And allow the spine to come tall. Find your breath where breathing, wherever it is this morning. Tune into your breath and breathing, wherever you find it in this moment. It's okay if it's sticky or not full, wherever you find it, it's going to be the perfect place. And trust that the breath is going to guide us on this journey through the postures and the practices for the next hour or so. And then if you feel like you're overstretching or the body's tight, just go back to the breath. The breath will be your guide as we go through this practice. Let's bring our hands together at heart level. We'll start with a little bit of pranayama to get ourselves started. So we'll do an inhaling breath, take the arms up and out. Hold the breath out temporarily. Press the palms, fingers facing down, and exhale, hands back to heart level. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale up and out. Hold the breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do 2 more. Inhale all the way up and out, holding maybe a little bit longer. Kumbha, breath retentions. And exhale, hands to heart level. Release the left hand, right hand comes to the palm. Palm comes to the belly. We'll do a little belly breath. Inhale, push the belly out. Push, push, push the belly out. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Waking up over here. Let's do 2 more like that. Push the belly out on the inhale. And on the exhaling breath, pull the belly back towards the spine. Last one like that. Inhale, push the belly. Push, push, push it out. And then exhale, pull the belly back towards the spine. Beautiful. Let's get both hands to the belly. We'll work on our yogic breath. So start with the inhale, push the belly out. And then suck the belly up and in. Keep breathing into the rib cage, expanding the ribs, the chest, all the way to the clavicle. Keep breathing. And then on an exhale, slowly trace the hands across the chest, ribs, and belly. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, push the belly. Suck the belly up and in. Expand the ribs, expand the chest. Keep breathing all the way to upper clavicle. Yogic breath. Slowly take it down. Trace the hands, chest, ribs, belly on the exhale. Last one. Push the belly out. Suck the belly up. Expand the ribs, expand the chest, clavicle breathing. And slowly take it down. Chest, ribs, belly. Beautiful. Release the hands to the sides. We'll do a little Kapalabhati. This is the skull shining breath. It's a forceful exhalation followed by a natural passive inhalation. The spine will contract and pull back towards the spine on the exhalation. Let's move together. Take an inhale. Begin by exhaling. Exhale, 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 exhale. Keep going. Exhale. Exhale, 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 all the breath. Inhale, half lung of air. Hold the breath in, lift the chest, drop chin to chest, engage the perineum, and pull the shoulders to the ears, holding the breath in, kumbha, breath retentions. Holding as long as you're comfortable with, and when you are ready, slowly release the locks, slowly release the breath. Close the eyes momentarily. Tune in to the passage of the breath at the nostrils. Kumbha breath retentions, helpful with slowing down the mental activity. Let's do a second round. Take another inhale. Hold the breath in, lift the chest, drop the chin, engage the perineum, pull the shoulders, hold in the breath in. Kumbha. When you're ready, slowly release. No tensions, soft muscles in the face. Allow the eyes to come open. We'll bring the prana into the eyes now. Yoga for the eyes. Keep the head and chin still. Move only the eyes. Stretching the eyes. Take a deep inhale. On the exhaling breath, look down, look up. Look down, look up. Look down, look up. Center. Or inhale. Exhaling breath. Far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left. Center. Deep inhale. Exhaling breath. Look down. Far right. Look up. Far left. Look down. Center. Another inhale. Exhaling breath. Look down. Far left. Look up. Far right. Look down. Center. Good job. So instead of stretching the eyes, we're going to focus the eyes now. Bring the right hand up. Focusing on the finger. Not too high, not too low. Pointer finger, eye height. Gazing at the fingertip, no blinking. Begin to bend the elbow. Focusing the eyes. Slowly, finger to nose, and slowly extend the elbow. Gazing out beyond, taking a moment, resting the eyes. And then again, focus the eyes, bend the elbow, no blinking. Eye gazing. Helpful for the rods and cones, extending the arm in your time. Slowly extend all the way. Gaze beyond. We'll do one more. Bending the elbow, focusing on the finger. Tratakam. No blinking. Smile on the face. Slowly extend. Yoga for the eyes. Release the hands. Bring some energy, some prana into the palms. Get them nice and hot. Build some heat. And then right palm over right eye. Left palm over left eye. Left eye. Let no light in. No light coming in. Bathing the cones and the rods of the retina here. Spending so much time in front of our TVs, our mobile phones. Let's bring some energy back to the eyes. Slow breathing. And release the hands. Interlace the palms. Press the palms away at chest level. And then inhale, arms all the way up. Straightening the elbows here, keep the sit bones down. Slow, steady breath of the ocean here. We'll incorporate our Ujjayi breathing. Air passing the epiglottis in the back of the throat. Slight constriction to the back of the throat. Slow and steady on the breath. Exhaling breath, let's release. We'll go right arm over left. Turn the back of the palms to touch one another. Take the palms down, interlace the fingers, and then, yes, roll them in, up, and over. This is yoga for the hands and fingers. Smile on the face. Keep breathing. Maybe in yoga for the elbows, even the shoulders, as you can extend to your degree. And then let's release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left comes over right. Get the pinkies hooked, and then interlace all the fingers. Roll the arms in. If you had a big active weekend like me, this feels really good to get a good stretch. Breathe into the fingers, into the wrists, into the elbows and shoulders for 3, 2, 1, and let's release. We'll come all the way down. Dandasana. Dandasana means staff, so we're sitting tall here. Keep the chest up, chin parallel. You can use your hands at your sides to sit up tall. We're going to do yoga for the toes. Yes, yoga for the toes. Squeeze the toes here for 1, release, 2, release, 3, release, 4, release, 5, release, 6, hold, squeeze, and release. Beautiful. Right over left. Just like we did with the fingers, we're going to do with the toes. So interlace the pinky, the second, third toe, No hands. Use your concentration. Fourth toe. Maybe the big toe, even one toe is amazing. When you get your toes, squeeze the toes. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and switch. Beautiful. Left over right. Yoga for the toes. There's little marma points, energy centers in between. So first toe, second toe. Every day is going to be different. Every side is going to be different. Third toe. Fourth toe, maybe big toe. Great for sciatic nerve if you have any kind of tension there. Great to activate the nerves in the legs here. When you get the toes, squeeze the toes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Beautiful. We're coming into the ankles. Keep the calves on the floor with the ankle extensions for 1. Release. 2, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, hold it. And then clockwise for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Coming up to the knees here. So keep sit bones down, lift the chest. Interlace both elbows underneath the knee. Keep the right leg straight, sit up tall, and we'll go clockwise for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Opposite side. Grab the elbows, sit tall, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Coming all the way up into the quad here. You can come to the front of your mount. Keep the right heel in. Start with that, and then turn the left leg back. It's going to open up the quad, and you're going to feel, whoa, good morning. So feel the quad stretch here, and then if you've got the privilege, the openness, you can start to walk back. Take your time, keep breathing, go to your degree. If you've got the option, you can go maybe to one elbow, maybe try that second elbow, breathe, let out a sigh if you feel like it. Slowly warming up here in front of the quad. Perhaps top of the head comes to the mat. Maybe we lay the whole spine. Yeah, that feels really good. Keep breathing, slowly to your degree. Release the hands overhead. You can grab opposite elbows if it's comfortable for you. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Inhale to the elbows. Come on all the way up on an exhaling breath. And we'll switch. Left heel in. Right leg back. We're having fun. Starting to warm up over here. Feel the grankies. The yogis call them the grankies. The block release, right? It's a really, really technical warm up here. Front side of the thigh. Now you're on the right side. Might feel a little different. Maybe back to the elbows. Check in. Keep breathing. Maybe all the way to the top of the head. Keep breathing. Maybe let that sigh out. It sure feels good. Oh, yeah. I like it. And then grab on opposite elbows if you're coming all the way to a flat spine. Otherwise, just breathe where you're at to your degree. Let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Coming up. Inhale, exhale, elbows. And we're coming all the way up. Standing pose. Take your time coming to standing. Everyone's got their own rhythm there. Feet together. Stand tall. Peel the shoulder blades back. You can allow the eyes to close momentarily, standing tall. And we're going to visualize beautiful sunrise. Maybe one that you've seen in maybe on Instagram or the movies, or a beautiful sunrise you've seen when you were camping, or a recent day when you're riding your bike, just a view, or the hill or the mountain. And contemplate momentarily our relationship to the sun, all the energy that we get from this amazing star, animating our individual presence, our physical bodies, and really bringing energy into the whole planet. We're grateful for this amazing sun. We'll do Surya Namaskar, salutation to the sun. Allow eyes to come open. Take a deep inhalation. And on an exhale, hands to heart level. Inhale, arms come overhead. Reach up, lift up. It's our first stretch of the morning. On the exhale, we're going to fold, hinge from the hips here. Place the hands maybe to the floor, perhaps to the ankles or the shins. Backs of the legs are starting to come long with the weight of the head hanging heavy. If you have the privilege, you can place the hands to the floor. Fingertips come in line with the toes. As you start to breathe, our key to this pose here is our breath. Breath is moving slowly. Tailbone coming up towards the sky, both knees pressing back evenly. If there's room, you can press your palms to the floor as the forehead comes in the directions of the shin. Keep breathing, slow and steady. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. And then bend the knees. You're going to get the left leg all the way back, left knee down. Back foot is flat, lift the chest. So front foot stays in line with front knee, lunging into these front hips. Get the left hip point coming forward, peel the arms back, lift the chest, gaze coming up towards the ceiling. Ashwashan Shalanasan. This is the equestrian pose. Stay with the breath, keep it steady. Let's place the hands in line with the front foot. Back foot turns. We're going to move back to our first mountain pose of the morning. Hands are shoulder distance apart, activating fingers and palms. Turn the inner elbows towards one another as the chin drops towards the chest. Make space between the shoulder blades, peeling the shoulder blades away from one another. Intercostalis muscles, the muscles of the rib cage, are extending. Tailbone coming up towards the sky, body shaping like a mountain here. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. This is down near the perineum. Pull the tailbone up towards the sky. As the knees, you may notice one knee wants to press back towards the wall more than the other. Press both knees back evenly. Check in with the heels. Maybe notice one heel wants to press down towards the earth more than the other. Press both heels down evenly. Breath is slow and steady. Parvokanasan. This is the mountain pose. Body shaping like a mountain. Next, exhaling breath. Bring the knees to the floor. Take the heart right between the thumbs. Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin on the floor. You can come up to the pads of your fingers to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Elbows are coming up towards the sky. Butt is up slightly. Extend the neck. Pull the chin a little further forward. Gaze Nasakara Mudra out at the tip of the nostril. Keep breathing here. I want to hear loud breath. Inhaling breath, point the toes. Engage the hands in line with the shoulders. Bhujangasana. If you have a neck or a back injury, bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Press the palms down. Lift the chest, gazing up. Point the rear toes. Inhaling breath. Cobra position. On an exhaling breath, place the hands. We'll come once again back in the direction of Parvokanasan, the mountain pose. In the West, we've got this same pose. Yogis call it the downward facing dog. In the Himalayas, yogis, same pose, using the identification of things around them, calling it mountain pose, Parvokanasan. Pressing feet evenly down, hip distance, pressing hands into the mat, shoulder distance apart as the tailbone pulls towards the sky, body in a shaping like a V here, into a mountain. Take the left foot all the way forward to the hands, right knee comes down, lift the chest, pull the arms back, gaze up, look up, Ashwashan Shalanasan on the other side. To your degree, press the front foot into the floor, soften the toes. Keep that front knee moving towards the midline. As you lunge into the hips. Keep the hips going down as the chest is lifting. Gaze is up, arms peel back. Let's place the hands on exhaling breath. The right leg's going to come to meet the left.
Body may be starting to warm up here, so the legs are coming a little bit longer. You may have the privilege to place your hands to the floor, maybe your palms to the floor, tailbones coming to the sky. If you have the privilege to have your palms down, fingertips facing back, start to pull the chest and forehead in towards the thighs, back so the legs are straight. And my breath is slow. Let's go palms together on inhaling breath, rising all the way up. Exhaling, hands all the way back to heart level. Release the palms to the sides, and we'll do Surya Namaskar, salutation to the sun on the other side. Deep inhale. Exhaling, hands to heart level. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Let's go right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, Ashwashan Chalanasana. Open the chest, pull the arms back, look up. Place the hands on exhaling breath, turn the back toes. We're coming into mountain pose. Back of the exhalation, knees, chest, and chin come towards the floor. Heart right between the thumbs, elbows up. Inhale, point the toes, Bhujangasana. Exhale, mountain pose. Right leg forward. Left knee down, inhaling breath, open the chest, gaze up, look up, peel the arms back. Place the hands, exhaling breath, left leg comes to meet, backs of the legs are long, release the weight of the head, and on an inhaling breath, rising all the way up. Exhaling, hands once again, heart level, release the palms to the sides, and momentarily close the eyes once again. Visualizing now our other great celestial body, that companion here on earth, the beautiful half moon developing in the sky. Moon is waxing, it means it's getting bigger. Half moons are 90-degree turns. We're making changes in the direction of our manifestations in the world right now. Grateful to the moon for all of its influence on the waters of our body, changing the tides of the rivers, the streams, and the ocean. Same thing happening inside the body. The human aquarium being influenced by the moon's cycles. Grateful to the silvery moon in the sky. Allow the eyes to come open. Chandra Namaskar, changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling breath, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Let's go left leg back, left knee down. Inhaling breath, hands come to heart level now, arms all the way overhead, crescent moon. So once again, soften those front toes, front knees staying in line with the front ankle. Hinging into the hips. Let's get the hips going down as the chest is up, gaze is up. Arms are pulling up towards the sky. Body shaping like a crescent moon. Breathe slowly and deeply. We'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Exhaling breath. Mountain pose once again. Tailbone coming up towards the sky. Your next exhale, drop the knees. Send the heart right between the thumbs. Elbows up. Point the toes, press the hands, lift the chest. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale once again, mountain pose. Let's get the left leg all the way forward to heart level. Inhale, arms overhead. Crescent moon now on the opposite side. Left knee coming in towards the midline. Right hip is pressing forward as we lunge into those hips. Get the hips going down as the chest is up. Gaze is up. Arms are up. Crescent moon. Holding now for 3, 2, 1. Hands come in front on exhaling breath. Right leg comes to meet the left. Backs of the legs are coming along. Tailbone up towards the sky. Weight of the head hanging heavy. Again, pressing the palms around. Really deepening into the fold here with a slow, steady breath. Palms together. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands come to heart level. Release the palms to the sides. We'll do Chandra Namaskar on the other side. Deep inhale. Exhaling breath, hands to heart level. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, folding forward. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, crescent moon, arms overhead. Place the hands. Exhaling breath, mountain pose. Tailbone coming up towards the sky. Knees, chest, and chin towards the earth. Elbows up. Inhaling cobra. Exhale, mountain pose. Go right leg forward, left knee down, hands to heart level. Inhaling crescent moon. Placing the hands, exhale, straight legs, release the weight of the head. Palms together, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart level. Release the palms to the sides and momentarily close the eyes once again. You can feel the beating of the heart, the sign of life. You can feel the auricles and the ventricles of the heart pumping, activating the circulatory system throughout the body. Energy is pumping out. You can feel the vibrations in your toes and your fingers, the capillaries of the skull, all vibrating. Prana is starting to move through the body. Grateful for the flow of prana in the body. And we'll allow eyes to come open. We'll go hands together, heart level. For our first pose, this is Utkasan, chair position. So arms come all the way overhead. You can come in a steeple or release the hands. We'll take a deep inhale. Gaze up towards the fingers without changing the shape of the chin. And on an exhaling breath, simply sit back like you're sitting in a chair. So take your time, settling in here. So knees stay together. Or keep the elbows straight. Keep gazing up towards those fingertips. If there's room as you sit back, you can lift the toes. Breath is slow and steady, building some heat, fire element inside the body. Sit back a little further and we'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up, release the hands to the sides. Interlacing the fingers, you're going to press the palms away. Take a deep inhale on the exhaling breath. Let's fold forward. Arms coming all the way overhead. Yoga mudra, this is our symbol of yoga. Gesturing in reverence, head coming down towards the shins, arms peeling up towards the sky. Backs of the legs are long, breath again, slow and steady. Alright, we'll inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, we'll go hands to heart level. We're going to try twisted chair. Twisted chair. I'm going to keep spinning here, keep things moving. We'll take a deep inhale, and on the exhaling breath, sit back like you're coming to a chair. Get the left elbow all the way across. Outer edge of the left elbow is hooking onto the right knee. Looking over towards the right side wall. Stay in a nice prayer position here. Twisted chair, belly buttons coming across the thighs. Belly stays down and in to do it. If you'd like to release the left hand down towards the floor. Right hand coming up towards the sky. Nice line of energy in those arms, opening up the chest. If you'd like to move to a bind, you may. Otherwise, keep that arm coming up, opening the chest. Breathe, slow and steady. And then on an exhaling breath, let's come all the way back to center. And we'll do the same thing now on the other side. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhaling breath, let's sit down. We're going to get the outer edge of the right elbow coming onto the left thigh. Twisted chair. So butt down, knees together. Gaze towards right side wall. And if you want to look down for balance, get the right hand coming We're opening up into like a fly here. We call this one the fly. Open up. Right hand to left fingers, nice line of energy. Chest coming open. Belly coming down. You bind, you may. Breathing slow and steady, twisted chair. Beautiful. And then slowly, let's come all the way up. Hands to heart level. Release the palms to the sides. We'll move into our table series. So inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to fold the body. We're in a hinge here. We're going to stop. With the arms parallel to the floor, extend the arms all the way out. Make a line of energy from your tailbone out through those fingertips. Play with the weight in your heels momentarily. Stay active in the belly. Drop the chest, lift the belly. Breathing, building heat once again in the body. Get long in the back. Gaze is down about 4 feet in front of you. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1. Hands come to heart level. Bend the knees. Right leg's coming up and back. Press the right heel towards the wall behind you. Fingertips pointing towards the floor. You can keep your hands where they are or bring them to your hips. If you're comfortable here, you'd like to go to the next stage in the posture, go ahead and extend the arms all the way out in front of you. Make a line of energy from the rear heel all the way out through the fingers. Bakasana balance pose. Holding for 3, 2, 1. We'll go hands to heart level. Let's come all the way through. Yeah, work on some balance this morning. Key to the pose here is the left leg. Keep it strong. And we're going to lift the bottom part of that right leg. Coming all the way up. Try to get it parallel to the floor. Smile on the face. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Let's release. We'll try tree pose. Vrikshasana. You can release the hands. The foot's going to come to the inner thigh. If you can't come to the thigh, get it going down to the calf, maybe down at the floor, never onto the knee. We got to take care of our knees. Create a connection. Standing leg is firm. Right knee's going down and back. Pull it back. Stay firm. You can look down for balance or look straight ahead. Eventually you can soften the gaze if you want to challenge yourself. Arms coming to heart level. Perhaps all the way overhead. Like a Manoa forest right here. Breathe deep. Right knee's back, arms extending. Vrikshasana, this is tree pose. And then hands to heart level. Release the leg. Let me shake out that left. And we'll do the same thing. Balancing the hemispheres of the body. We're going to do similar on the other side. So hands to heart level. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhaling breath, let's get the left heel coming towards the back wall. Toes are pointing down. And then if there's room for you, go ahead and extend those arms out in front. Make the line of energy here from the rear heel all the way out through the fingertips. Long spine. Belly is up, chest is down. Leg is strong. Holding for 3, 2, 1. We'll go hands heart level. Left leg to your degree, coming all the way through. If you want to take a little pause on the way through. And take a moment, lift the heel a little bit higher. Keep lifting that heel. Keep a smile on the face, holding. Breathing for 3, 2, 1. Release. You can put the foot down if you want. Test it to your calf. If you're comfortable there, lift it all the way into the inner thigh. And then suggest the knee backwards, going to open the hips. Hands to heart level. Right leg is the key to the pose. Arms coming all the way overhead. Breathing. Finding your balance this morning. Eyes are open unless this is simple for you, and then you can start to soften the gaze, close the eyes, and if you wobble and you fall, keep a smile on the face. Stay joyful in the practice. And then hands to heart level. Release the hands. Release the legs. We'll bring the feet greater than hip distance apart. We're going to do swaying tree this time. So right hand comes all the way up to grab the left. Take a deep inhale. We're going to get the left hip going all the way out. Pull with the right hand to the left. Right shoulder comes forward, gaze up towards the left shoulder. Pull, pull, pull for 3, 2, and switch. Other side. Grab on. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Right hip out. So get the hip going way out. Nice side body stretch. Left shoulder forward. Gaze towards the right. Pull left hand to right shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Hard to breathe in those sides, but it feels really good to get some energy going there. Feet hip distance apart. Hands to the hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Release the hands now to the feet position. Padahastasana literally means hands to feet. Some of us may not be there this morning, and that's perfectly good. If you want to grab behind the calves and pull your body together, please do so. If you have the privilege to place your hands to the floor, go ahead and put your hands underneath your feet. Maybe just the fingers, maybe all the way to the palms. Again, to your degree. When you've created the hands to foot connection, bend the elbows slightly, straighten the backs of the legs, lift the tail. Pull the forehead right to the shins. Breathing, you guessed it, slow and steady. Stay with the breath. Back to your next exhalation. Place the hands, and we're going to walk the feet all the way back to mountain pose. Feet are hip distance apart. Heels are pressing evenly to the earth. Fingertips are engaged. Let's go ahead and bend the right knee. Press the left heel down towards the earth. Bend the left knee. Press the right heel down towards the earth. And we'll extend both knees, both heels coming evenly down towards the earth. Get that tailbone pulling up to the sky. Let's keep the right heel down. Left leg's going to come up towards the ceiling. We'll take our awareness to our right elbow, straightening the right elbow. Awareness to the right heel. Press the right heel into the earth as you lift the left heel a little bit higher. Deep inhale. And on exhaling breath, left foot all the way to the front of the mat. Outer edge is the back foot. Turns in 10 degrees, 20 degrees. Take a moment to get the feet set. This is our warrior series. Hands coming together, heart level. Let's get that back foot turning in. Right hip coming forward. If you're able to, right shoulder in line with the left. Arms come all the way overhead. If you want to release the palms once again, you may. 90-degree bend in that front knee. Breathing is slow and steady. Arms, elbows are straight, arms are pulling up. Let's hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then we'll open up. Make our back foot a little bit longer here. We're going to Virabhadrasana 2 or 2 position. So hips are opening out wide. Arms are parallel to the floor, fingertips wherever you're comfortable with, but stay relaxed in the shoulders, gazing out at that front hand, out at the middle finger. Becoming a warrior. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2 position. Keep that back leg firm. Take a deep inhale. And on an exhaling breath, right hand comes all the way forward. Body shapes like a diagonal here. Advaya, the fearless warrior. Extend the arms, lift the heart. Gazes forward. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, right hand up. You can come to the pads of the fingers on the left, maybe to the palms. Opening the chest space, gazing towards right side wall and all the way to the ceiling. If there's room, go ahead and open up that right arm in the direction of a bind. Place it to your low back. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Stay active in your feet. Deep inhale. And then exhaling breath, drop the back knee to the earth. Get the hands down. We're going to go for Kondinyasa, a little arm balancing. So heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Get the left leg nice and wide.
Place the left hand down, like you're going to come to a push-up, and get the right hand down as well. Back edge of the tricep in contact with the inner thigh on the left side. Right elbow is going to bend, and you can hook to the inner right thigh as the body comes forward. So get the left foot up, and then try and balance the elbows to the hips. Chin stays up, back knee can come up. Play with the back toes a little bit. Lengthen the left leg, perhaps lengthen the right. Lift maybe for an inch or two. A is for attempt. And slowly, let's come all the way down to meet in child's pose. Knees a little greater than hip distance apart here. Spine is resting. Forehead comes flat to the floor. If you need a pillow, just go ahead and grab a pillow and rest the head. Let's tune back into that heartbeat. Heart is pumping. You can feel the lungs. The lungs are ventilating, cooling the body. Grateful for the heart, all the movement of the blood and the arteries and the capillaries, activity in the circulatory system. Grateful to the lungs and all the activity in the respiratory system, bringing air in, prana, life force energy in, circulating it through the body, and then moving waste and byproduct out of the body. Grateful for the respiratory system. Clean and healthy circulatory and respiratory system. So grateful for this yoga practice. Activating this healthfulness in the systems of our body. Inhaling breath, we're going to rise up and we'll come to meet in mountain pose. Once again, balancing the hemispheres of the body. Same series, opposite side. Place the hands, place the feet. Keep the left heel down this time from mountain pose. Right leg's coming up towards the sky. Activating the left elbow. Keep the left arm straight. Activate the left heel. Press it down to the earth as the right leg comes high to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhaling breath. The right leg's coming forward. Left leg's coming down. So you know where we're going here. Get your feet set and rise up. Keep the front foot in line with the front knee. Sink down a little bit. Get that left hip coming forward. Hands to heart level. Hands coming all the way overhead. Left shoulder's coming forward. Breathing deeply. Sinking to the hips. Elbows are straight. Gaze can come up. You can lift the chest. Gaze up towards the sky. Front knee coming towards midline. Left shoulder coming towards forward. Breathe. This is Virabhadrasana 1. Holding for 3, 2, 1. And we'll switch. Back foot comes long. Keep the front foot where it's at. And then still turn that foot coming in. Hips are now opening. Arms come parallel to the floor. Gaze out at your front fingertips. Sink a little further. Apan is a sink. Hips going down, down, down. Spine is lifting. Legs are strong. Body's becoming like a warrior. Keep that back leg strong. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling breath. Left hand comes forward. Lift the chest. Body shapes like a diagonal here. Fearless warrior. Strong legs. Smile at the shake in the leg. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the floor. Left hand coming towards the side. Stay strong in the feet. Opening up the chest. Gaze up if there's room towards that left hand. If you let that left arm, you may to the low back. Opens a little more space. Press that right hand to the earth. Open the heart up to the sky. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Let's release back. Knee down. Heel toe. Heel toe. Kondinyasa. It's an arm balance position. A is for attempt. Move slowly. I'll bring you through step by step. Right hand coming in line with like a push-up position. Left hand can come back to meet it. Bend the elbows. Get the back of the tricep of the right in contact with the inner right thigh. And then get the inner left thigh in contact with the left elbow. Keep the knee bent and then extend the leg in the back. So you're balancing here on the back foot. Maybe keep the chin up. Extend the right leg. Start to lift the back toe just even for a moment. Breathing. Lift, lift, lift. And slowly come on down. Once again, child's pose. Balasana. Tuning to the elemental features in the body right now. You can feel the heat element arriving in the body, mixing with the air coming through and mixing with the waters of the body, and tuning in now to the largest organ in your body, the skin, the dermal layer, becoming this semi-permeable area. Body's detoxifying now. All that heat mixing with the water and the air is bringing perspiration into your skin, so the skin is becoming open and porous, detoxifying and purifying the body. Grateful for these purification and detoxification exercises, creating healthy skin in the body. Grateful for the healthy skin. All right, we're going to inhale, come all the way up. Place the hands once again out in front. We'll come to meet in mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart. Keep the right heel down. This time we're going to lift the left leg. Bend the left knee. Open up that left hip towards the sky. Once again, activate that right arm. Keep it straight and gaze underneath the left armpit, chest, all the way to the ceiling back behind you. Opening the hip. Inhaling breath. Exhaling breath. Left knee to the left wrist. Moving in the direction of our pigeon series. So walk the back knee back. Key to this pose, back knee and foot, keep them grounded. Hands can come this direction if it's comfortable. Walk them back in line with the hips. Lift the chest, sink to the hips. Gaze is up towards the ceiling. You can lift the chin here to create a little bit of a back bending energy. To your degree, breathe and hold for 3, 2, 1. We'll go to a chin parallel. You're going to bring the right hand across the line of symmetry to the left knee. If you can't make it there, leave it out in front a little bit. Move into a twist. Left hand's coming back behind. You can rest it on the rear leg. Stay lifted and twist. Look towards the back left corner of the room. Slow, steady breath. Deep inhale, please. Exhaling breath, we'll start to untwist. If you want to make any adjustments in this front foot, perhaps bringing it out a little further in the direction of parallel, you may. Otherwise, let's take a deep inhale and exhale, start to fold. If you can rest your forehead comfortably to the floor, please do so here. Otherwise, you can come to your elbows and breathe there. Sinking that right hip towards the floor, activating nice opening into the left hip. If you want to rest your forehead from here, you may. Otherwise, maybe make a pillow with the hands. Turn the head side to side if that's comfortable. Key to the pose here in the back knee. Careful not to flop out side to side. Breathing, our breath is slow here. Switch, inhale, place the hands in line in preparation for mountain pose. Turn the back toes, coming all the way back. If you want to shake out that left leg, walk it out, X and O, whatever's comfortable for you, please do so. And then eventually come to place the left heel on the mat as we lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee, lift the right hip, activate the left arm, keep it straight, gaze underneath the right armpit, chest towards the ceiling. Nice opening. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale, right knee to right wrist. Get the opening, get the back knee coming back, back foot flat to the earth. Hands come in line with the hips. Lift the chest. Gaze is up, looking up. Breath is steady. Let's return the chin to parallel. We'll take the left hand over to the right knee or out in front, whatever's comfortable for you. You can stay on the pads of the fingers to do so. Twisting around back behind you, right hand to the left leg. Up. Opening the hips, nice twist back behind towards the back right corner of the room. Inhaling and exhaling, let's untwist. Reset the legs if you need to and you want to go a little deeper. You may. Find your spot, the perfect spot for you, and then take a deep inhale. On an exhaling breath, start to fold. Walk the body forward. All coming to our degree here. Keep a smile on the face. It's a relieving pose into the hips. Taking your time as you come through and down, eventually resting the forehead flat to the floor. Slow, steady breath. And then inhale, let's come all the way up. Place the hands in preparation for Parvokanasana, mountain pose. Coming all the way up. If you want to do X's and O's, you want to walk it out, please do so. And then press both heels evenly down, mountain pose, tailbones coming toward the sky. And this time we're going to walk the feet towards the middle of the mat. And we'll walk the hands towards the middle of the mat. We'll do a little bit of squatting here. Feet maybe can become a little bit greater than hip distance apart. We'll place the hands together at heart level. Press the elbows into the inner knees, knees into the inner elbows. Sitting in a squat, any comfortable one you can find. Nice and relief for low back. Then we'll get the left hand down about a foot out in front of the left toes, maybe a little wider. And then right hand comes towards the sky, a little open twist. Open the chest. And let's go hands back to heart level. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Right hand down out in front. Left hand's coming up towards the sky. You can turn and face up towards that left hand if you like. And then slowly, let's bring the hands back down out in front for a squat position. We'll take the hands in front. Bakasana, this is crow position. Do a little arm balancing. Gotta have some fun here. Place the hands shoulder distance apart. If you want to go into your headstand from here, you may, if you've got confidence to go to your tripod. The rest of us are going to stay in crow momentarily. Start to gaze forward. Come all the way up. Extend the legs. So the knees are pressing into the back of the triceps here. Gaze is forward, a foot and two out in front of you. So play with it here. See if you can just start to get the feet in. Again, press the knees into the backs of the triceps. They should be on the bone almost. And then maybe, A is for attempt, start to lift one toe. Maybe you can lift both toes. Gaze is slightly forward. Beautiful. A is for attempt. Tripod's headstand. Place the head flat to the floor. If you're still working on that crow, please do so. This may be it for tripod headstand for some of us. If you'd like to work to bring the knees in, you can extend one leg out in front all the way up. Perhaps the other leg. Maybe if you need to be safe, we can just stay right in the tripod just to get the feeling here. Hands are pressing to the earth. You can try some variations if you're in your headstand. And otherwise, let's all come down now to meet in child's pose momentarily. And then let's rise up and sit back, and we'll do some counter posing to the headstands. We'll try fish pose, Matsyendrasana. Heels come together, legs are extended down, out in front. Spine is coming long. Hands coming underneath the body. You can open one side of the thighs and the others. Press the elbows down, press the palms down. Press the toes away, keep the heels together. Take a deep inhale, come up to the elbows, lift the upper back. Place the crown of the head to the floor.
If it's comfortable for you here, you can breathe comfortably. Take the lower set of teeth past the upper set of teeth, adding your fish gills. Releasing any lingering tension in the head and neck. Let's release the pose, lay the spine flat, turn the palms to face up, release the ankles a few inches apart, turn the head from side to side and back. Move in the direction of our backward bending series here. Bring the right heel into the butt, left heel into the butt, feet are hip distance apart, spine stays flat. Turn the palms to face down. And then inhale, press evenly to the feet and hands, start to lift the butt and tail up off the sky, to the sky. Perhaps lift the belly, the ribs, the chest, and bring the chin in the direction of the chest. For some of us, this is our pose. If you've got the privilege to pull one shoulder blade and the other underneath you, please do so. Interlace the fingers, pushing the arms into the earth as you lift the legs even higher. This is bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. If you'd like to stay here, please do so. Stay steady in your breath, breathing slow and deep into the backward bend. If you're still feeling open, release the hands out from underneath you. Bring the fingertips in line with the shoulders. Elbows stay in. Press to the hands, come to the top of the head if it's comfortable. And if it's comfortable there, press evenly to hands and feet. Come all the way up. Elbows stay in. Perhaps gracefully coming to the tops of the toes. Perhaps even walking the feet more narrow to the hands. Breathe deeply, please. Holding for 1, and then come all the way down. Lay the spine flat. Let's come to like a Shavasana for a moment. Palms face up. Notice the beating of your heart. Use your concentration to place your breath in connection with the heart, slowing down the heart. Use your breath to slow down the rate of the heart. One more deep breath here. And we'll take the knees into the chest on the next inhalation. Give yourself a squeeze for making it all the way through this yoga practice. Great job. We'll do a little spinal rocking. Bring some activity in. Lift the tail on an inhale. Exhale, placing the tail. Inhale back to the middle back. Exhale forward. Inhale all the way through. Exhale all the way up. Let's do one more. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Beautiful. We'll extend the legs out in front. Paschimottanasana. This is forward folding series. Starting staff position. Dandasana, much like we began. Inhale, arms all the way overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe to the knees, the shins, maybe the ankles, perhaps to the toes. And if you can make to the toes, you can start to pull the body forward. Belly button coming in contact with the thighs, chest coming down towards the knees, as eventually the head hangs to hang heavy. Gaze down towards the shins, pulling the body forward. Stay in the fold, steady breath, holding for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the feet hip distance apart. We're going to come in the direction of spinal twisting series. So feet are hip distance apart. Take the right hand back behind you, maybe a foot or 2. Cross the line of symmetry. This is our twist. Left hand comes to the right thigh. Gaze is towards the back corner of the room. If there's room, start to walk that hand a little further as the right elbow touches. Gaze all the way towards the right back corner. Left hand comes off the right thigh if there's room. Keep the toes pointing up towards the sky. For 3, 2,
1, inhale. Exhale, let's come up and out. We'll do a switch. Left hand back behind, maybe a foot or two. Cross the line of symmetry, so past the midline to create the twist. Right hand comes to the left thigh. Kind of slide or walk that leg back, get the elbow down if there's room, gaze towards the back left corner of the room, and breathe. Lying down, twist. Holding and breathing for 3, 2, 1. Let's untwist. And so instead of wringing out the spine, we're going to hold the spine in place here. We'll do Navasana. This is boat pose. Keep the knees together. Extend the legs